His pacers, Chris Gayle and Johnson Charles, went in to face the music.
It's a very good delivery and a very good leave for the first ball of the match. Too short. That is too short and inviting for Chris Gayle. First boundary of the match.
That's well struck. Just the leg going short, and see it's come up at a very good height for Chris Gayle to play the pull shot. He's played it wide of mid-on, making sure he didn't want to hit the ball in the air at all. He's still going short, and that should be another boundary because he's timed it well. Making the mistake of going far too short. It's 12 for no loss.
That is a slap, a muscular slap for four. Now Chris Gayle is looking ominously dangerous here. 4 overs gone, 18 for no wicket. Hit it so hard, straight over the head of the bowler.
Even before he could get his hand up. Look at that. Before he could get his hand up, the ball was past him.
Chris Gayle has brought a lethal weapon to London.
You think it was half a chance? You think it was 10% of a chance?
Should go, yes! What a catch! Ashwin takes a stinger and slipped. Chris Gayle, the danger man, is gone. Indian fans are up, and that's a wonderful
on. But this time, he hasn't. And he's got the edge. The ball's going up in the air. And this is a very, very, very good catch because the timing of the jump was so important. Ashwin timing his jump to perfection.
Let's tuck this one away, and it beats that man at mid-on, and it will run away for 4.
Oh, he's mowed that away through mid-wicket. It's a very, very long boundary out there, but it gets there. Well, they've decided they're going to take on Bhuvneshwar Kumar. His great strength is swing. It's not been swinging a lot for him. So a second boundary, 9 from this over already.
And that wasn't a bad delivery, really. Johnson Charles is a man that used his feet, got down the pitch and made that into the shot.
That's a better shot. He's been mowing them over mid-wicket for a while now, but that is excellent. This is actually clever batting now, because he realizes that with fine leg in, and again. Now, he's just drifting onto the pads here. Umesh Yadav has got to be careful because...
Yeah, it's not the right line. If you do not have a fine leg, you cannot bowl on that line. Dhoni has put that man there pretty much as decoration. He has to be that close because he's supposed to be the second catch.
Don't know how long that experiment is going to last. That's another boundary down the leg side.
Big shot. Massive shot to that shorter boundary. This is right into the groundsman's shed. Just about gets there.
The air. He expected it to go into the stands, making room and swing it 72 meters. Just crossing the line.
It's a big shot to deep long on. Fielder comes round. I don't think he's going to get there. Goes all the way for 6.
That was pretty dangerous. The longest in the ground. Stand and deliver.
Takes the fielder on at deep long gone. 102 for 1.
Out.
Oh, that's close. Real close and gone. Quicker delivery. On with the arm. Looked about middle stump.
Very good bowling. Wicket to wicket straight. Knew exactly what Charles looking to do to sweep. He pushed it. It across the line, and it can't get plumber than that. Hit the back leg, and a much needed breakthrough for India. Spinners doing it again.
Length more than anything else.
City got an inside edge on it. Lingard is unmoved. It's the end of the 22nd over. It's 105 for 2. Are they thinking about this? Are they thinking about it? Whether there's an inside edge, this will be okay. Absolutely perfect on his front foot there. Now we get to the business end. Where does it pitch? I don't think that's a problem. It's pad first. I reckon it could. The original decision is not out. It might just be clipping the outside of leg stump. Inside edge onto pad or pad onto inside edge. Good luck, third umpire. Impact is in line. It's hitting, he's a goner. This is going to be overturned. Don't think that it's inside edge first. What we're talking about is pad first. Lingard will get the information from Steve Davis. Wait for it.
Is there an inside edge there? Don't you think so? More importantly, Alindada, Sarwan gone. Comeback this is for India. 105 for 2, 109 for 4. Inside edge, good glove work from MS Dhoni. And he can do no wrong. Sarwan's gone for 1.
Well, that'll break the shackles a little bit. He needed the runs. Darren Bravo is not very convincingly got them.
He was in Bravo's face. Yeah, he might have gone for 4, but Bravo knew very little about that. Runs given. Edge.
Now it's going to go all the way. Yes! Just beats the man down there at long leg.
Rhythm. Skipper's just given him a slip. He strays onto Bravo's pads.
You saw that when he was bowling to Johnson Charles.
Too short, just over the head of Jadeja. And for a moment, the toss here, bowling first. Oh, take them off. Yes, fabulous piece of bowling by Ashwin. Dhoni does what he does well.
Well, credit to the bowler. Ashwin has bowled particularly well. Just tossing this one up a little bit more. There, MS Dhoni making no mistake. A simple stumping. And there it is. As easy as you like. Half step forward. Punching it straight over the top for 6.
He's blocked 10 deliveries. This one's up there. He says, you've got to go. It's about time I open this account. I'll hit it 89 metres for 6. And that's just a little warning served up to India. What damage Pollard can inflict. This is bigger. This is much bigger from Pollard. That's a huge hit. So Ashwin, his fingers take a dent.
Work by Suresh Raina.
Big shot. Short boundary. Gone! Caught right on that boundary edge. It's in the air. And this is a massive wicket.
Their 6th wicket. Short delivery. Didn't look to hit it on the ground. Shorter side of the ground, but it's not good enough to get past it.
Full length from Ishant down to long on. Straight to long on. 7 down.
Very poor batting. 7th wicket. To hit over the mid-off fielder, but he knew exactly. He didn't get it right, and a good catch by Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Hard work has paid off for Ishant Sharma. He's bowled
up in the air. It's going to take some catching. He runs back, and he does catch it. Poor batting from Narain. He just wanted to tee off against the spinner.
All of 6 more overs to go after this. Well, you said it before, Nas. They have got to try and bat the 50 overs. He got lucky earlier on when he missed one that went past leg stump. This time he managed to get batted.
Bowled in, swing straight across the line. 5 for Jadeja.
Chose the wrong one. Ravi Rampal into his 8th over. Just have a look how full this is. Not the length to be sweeping. The death rattle. Well,
smash that straight back past the bowler. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. Sixer. There's 6 singles.
or 2 threes. That's a good shot. There's no one fielding behind the bowler. If you hit it straight, even if it hadn't gone for 6, that would have been safe. But let's hope now that he looks at each delivery and plays each delivery as he sees it and doesn't just swing at every ball. That isn't going to work.
Problem is, if he does get a single, the field will come in and he might not get back on. Shot, that's 4. That's nailed. 200 up for the West Indies. No, that's not right. That's right out the ground. Sixer.
He is not getting those Yorkers in the right spot at all. And if you don't get those Yorkers right, they will disappear.
Edged. 4 more. 4, 6, 4. Halfway through the over.
And away from the ball, Sammy and Roach almost collided. They just brushed each other. I think both of them were looking at the ball, looking at the direction in which the ball was going instead of watching where they were running. 14 from 3. Again, not quite the right length.
India must improve their death bowling. High up. Think it's going to be runs. How many of them? 6. There he goes. Beautiful shot. Over extra cover for 6. What a way to go to 50. 52 in 33 deliveries. He's given his side just a chance here at the Oval.
First landmark. And these few runs at the end of the innings just could give the West Indies team the bit of a lift that they needed going into the end of the innings.
It's delivery. Hits hard. Hits straight. Hit for 4. What a cameo from Darren Sammy. A point to prove, he's proven it.
Runs off the last 24 balls to propel his side to an almost respectable 233 for 9. But in the end, it was Jadeja who made the bigger impact. 5 wickets in an ODI is something to cherish, and he had made India the firm favourites.
Kemar Roach. Really, that's an uppercut from Sharma to open his account and India's.
And he got on his toes, wasn't trying to hit the ball along the ground at all, was in fact rising with the bounce and making sure that he cut it over the infield. It's a good way to get off the mark.
What a strike that is from Shikhar Dhawan. He's worked this one on the leg side, and that's going to beat that mid-on. It's slowing up, but the ball will win the chase. So good over for India. It's another boundary. And the West Indies cannot contain these two. Sharma onto...
Does bowl and dropped. Would have been a brilliant catch. Flying one-handed. If anyone could have, it would have been Pollard. What an effort.
Dhawan had a chance. Short and wide, and you'd have thought 4 runs, but have a look at that. That was an excellent attempt. Almost a wicket.
Just on the fingertips. Saved 3 runs. Some good replays of... Pulled away in the air. Man sets himself. Drops it. Would you believe it? Roach it is down a fine leg. He made an easy catch look very, very difficult.
Seemed as if he thought he made enough ground and then it just died on him. Should have taken perhaps another step, possibly 2 steps. There he stops and then it falls short. Another step or 2, he'd have been able to take that catch up by his waist. Nothing going too well for the West Indies at the moment.
He does play the shot well. It is a top shot. Compared to the earlier one that was short and wide, he had the room to get on top of it and cut it. This is a much better shot.
Medium pace again from Bravo, just enough width. Lovely bounce here, usually is at the Oval. Not a fast pitch by any means, but it bounces nicely.
Oh, that's a great shot. You've got to, at some point, cut this width.
Well, it's pretty simple, is this? You just can't bowl there. Field is when you bowl in this area.
Yeah, that's not a bad place to hit the ball from.
I'm going to say it's a marvellous feeling when you hit one.
Well played, Rohit Sharma. 50 to him. He's done that in 2 games now.
Paid the price.
Well, for a start, the keeper needs to be convinced.
Nothing from the wicket-keeper. Bowler and mid-wicket, who's the captain, oh, they're going to have a look at it. Well, that's a surprise because there's no reaction from the wicket-keeper who's taken the catcher. He caught the ball.
Always good to see people playing with a smile. The West Indians always do. Dwayne Bravo does. That's fine. That's not where the problem is. The problem's at the other end. What do you make, McDonald? Bad?
Looking for hot spot. Looking for a nick. There's something there.
The review showing that he had indeed got a faint edge.
And yes, you're right, Bambu.
A quicker ball straight through the gate.
That's through. Narayan has got his man around the wicket, spinning it back a little bit quicker through the air. And it rushes Kohli, and Kohli's bowled.
Trying to play across the line. He's a big onside player, Virat Kohli. Wait and see whether there has been any turn or it's just gone straight through. Well, he's missed a straight delivery. Just playing across the line, just taking his eyes off the ball at the last minute.
What a shot. Picked up high and mighty over backward square for 1 bounce 4. Rhodes just getting his line leg side and Shikhar Dhawan helping him.
On his way. There was a deep square leg fielder. Doesn't bother Shikhar Dhawan. He's fearless.
It's a big boundary out there, square of the wicket. He had to get a good piece of it. Fielder out there is about 15 metres in from the rope, but he got it reached up. And there's another short ball. Too many short balls, another boundary to Dhawan.
Terrific shot. 56. Just keeps getting better, Shikhar Dhawan. Back of a length, half tracker. That's where it deserved to go, into the fence.
Cut away and beaten, backward point. That will run away for another boundary to Shikhar Dhawan.
West Indies body language gets from bad to worse. Quicks well. This time Marlon Samuels, back of a length, width. He just helped it.
Beautifully driven through mid-on. Mid-on in a short position. It's hit very well just past his left.
Once again, a terrific shot from Dinesh Karthik. Pitched up and past the mid-on fielder. It's not only a great shot, but it's just taken the wind out of the West Indies.
Now this should be good for 2 here.
At least.
Goes all the way, actually. I thought man at backward squash might have got there.
As we look at it, anything tucked away will hurry away. Quicker ball as well, he just used it, and that'll do his confidence some good, Karthik. 2 boundaries now, he moves into double figures. On the knee earlier today when he was batting, he just dished up the rank long off to Karthik.
Short and wide, and hits the boundary in a flash, ends the 35th over. India cruising, 203 for 2.
To see who could reach their milestone first.
That'll be 4. Delivered from wide of the crease and angled down the leg side.
With fine leg up. And see how wide he has gone there and pushed that ball down the leg side. If you're going to be jumping that wide, you've got to start it outside the line of off stump. Kartik and Dhawan are batting.
Half volley driven down the ground, beats the sawdust and goes all the way for 4. India need 15, it's 219.
And the mid-off were both wide. Rampal was the man at mid-on. Can see how wide he is there. That would have needed a dive. Not really one to dive too often, Ravi Rampal.
Well played down to third man, and he's gone for 4. Inventive batting.
All the man down at third man. Couldn't get across though. That was purposely played that way. Over the slip cord, and if there had been one. If you're going to be bowling short, you've got to be a lot straighter than that. Can't give the batsman that sort of room.
And a bit faster.
Oh, he's chipped it over for 6, is it? It's a magnificent strike, and it is yet another magnificent innings for Shikhar Dhawan. A century in Cardiff and now a century here at the Oval.
Capitalize on it. Mind you, even if it had been a longer boundary, it would still have gone for a 6. And he knew it straight away. And that trademark salute.
Kartik on 47, looking for what would be his 6th one-day. That is a magnificent way to get to a half-century. Dinesh Karthik leaves his calling card at the Oval, and so too does Shikhar Dhawan in an emphatic display here by India.